Good morning. I'm standing on Homer, Alaska. I hope everyone's having a good day. Privyet, Pike. I'm Pike, and good to meet you. So, let me put the seatbelt on. Just picked up my backup car on the Homer Spit. I finally got the BMW, the old BMW back. Oh, goodness. I got this all twisted up. Try that. And we'll go down here and let you see the sunrise on the mountain. Go tell it on the mountain. See the mountain. The sunrise is coming over the mountain, man. So the sunrise is coming over the mountain. Yeah, the sun's just coming over the mountains. It's the Homer Spit. This is the Pioneer Dock where the Alaska State Ferry comes to. You see they're getting fuel in a boat out there. I'm just checking my heat traces since I'm down here anyway. Might as well give it a peek. It's 21 degrees here. So 7 degrees colder than what salt water freezes at. I got these hot boxes rigged up with blue lights. So I get a blue light special if everything starts freezing. Get my defrosters going here. And I don't know, today's going to be an interesting day. It's kind of an exciting day because today will be the first service at the Old Believers Church that's become canonical with the rest of the Orthodox world except for like the Coptics. So we're in ROCOR now, which is good. And I'm just going to say it because it's kind of interesting. Some people were like giving me lots of grief about going to the Old Believers Church because they weren't with the rest of mainstream, so to speak, orthodoxy. But I hope they learn about Avkum and how Avkum tried to stop the reforms in 1666 and from the state taking over the church. So there's a bit of history lots of people don't know about. And it's just going to be really neat for the first time to be part of the Old Believers Church and to be canonical. So I've already asked about baptism. So I'm hoping that happens fairly soon. They're really amazing people, and I'm so stoked that this all went this way. And I hope, Justin Marler, if you see this, that you end up here this summer because it's going to be really awesome. And I know my Facebook gets confusing, but I'm also Islenska Landum Shanen Farm on Facebook. And if you see my profile, you'll see I have an Orthodox cross behind me in the picture. So that's a good way to find me if you want to chat on Facebook. Howdy there. Let's see. Oh, I'm having such a hard time seeing. Leoni? Is it Leoni or Lionel? I have just a hard time seeing on the small print while I'm driving. Still kind of dark here in the car. This is the Homer Spit. St. Augustine volcano is way over there, but you can't see it because it's so So foggy today. I'm gonna pull over and let this cop around me. So he can go about his day. Glad he didn't pull me over. I work for the city too. I helped with an accident yesterday. Someone ran right into the back of someone's really expensive landing craft service boat and just snapped one of those $50,000 Honda outboards right off to the side. I was like, oh no, that guy was so hot. The poor lady, I thought she was gonna cry. Accidents happen. People gotta have love for each other and try to not be so angry. Howdy there, 300,000's my age. I'm a single guy living up here. So there's Homer up in front of me. I'm looking for a wife, but I'm 49 now. And it's getting so ridiculous to try to find a pious spouse. And it really makes me sad. Like, other days are worse than others. I'm hopeful that I find one before I die, I guess. I always wanted to have kids and have a family. But I don't know what's wrong with people anymore. Every time I try to like date someone or see someone, they're like caught up in themselves. It's like so narcissistic. They don't want to be a partner with anybody. I don't know why. Is there some reason that people like want to die alone by themselves, or just want to like hold on to a bunch of worldly crap and have a cat in a litter box and just eat to-go food every night and not have a family or any love or grow together with someone? I mean, I have a beautiful farm on a salmon stream, and I get visited by like moose and ermines and coyotes and foxes and snowshoe bunnies. I got eagles that land in the yard and falcons. Really, it's like a strange place that I have. I pan for gold in front of my house. And you'd think it'd be easier to find someone being orthodox and not drinking. I don't watch sports. But it's damn near impossible to find a spouse anymore, let alone someone that you can trust. Like, if you weren't gone, to not be running around with other people or to do all kinds of fuckery. Sorry for the swear, but that's what it is. I don't know if it's just like the public schools have degraded society so much or what, but I am starting to see a resurgence among the youth. Lots of younger cats are starting to come back to the church and to find faith in God again, seeking truth. And that's such a beautiful thing, because everything that this government and these public schools try to sell us is total bullshit. It's sick, it's evil, it's perversion. The Disney pedophiles, the White House pedophiles, the public school perverts, socialists, Nazis. When I say Nazis, I mean Antifa and the left, are all just trying to destroy the youth, trying to destroy family, trying to divide everybody by race, class, culture, creed, any little thing they can sell you to try to think that we're different, which we of course aren't. We all came from Adam and Eve. So can someone please tell me where the F, all the races and everything else that the system is made up to trick us? Where did that come from? How is that even possible? Does that make any sense? Of course it doesn't. But people still buy into it. See all the sea ice out there. Oh, where are we going? We're going up the Homer Spit from the end of it back towards the town of Homer. And man, I really don't know where to go today. We could go see if Sister's Bakery is open, but I don't think it will be because I'm here pretty darn early today. Let me go down here by the airport and see if there's any moose down here because there's a moose viewing area. So the Salmon Sisters, the world famous Salmon Sisters gift shop. There's the awesome wagon wheel where I go to get feed. Homer Saw and Cycle. Petro Marine guy delivering fuel. Look at the mountains, look at those colors. Isn't that neat? The colors over these mountains will change like every minute here, every couple minutes, all morning long. I'll stop here. Here's some of the small planes. So basically, I live in a Bob Ross painting. So if you want to live with a man that lives in a Bob Ross painting, that will give you more love than you probably ever had. Just be orthodox and show up at my farm. I'm pretty easy to please. I cook and I do dishes too. That's a hard sell, isn't it? So this is the airport. Someone told me there was a hawk owl down here yesterday, a northern hawk owl, and a bunch of photographers were all a Twitter. And they were asking me if I knew if there was some kind of photographer group that snitched on where the owls and stuff were at. It's like, I don't know. I'm not sure. So we'll see if we see this northern hawk owl down here. Look at that, how pink that's getting now. Isn't that pretty? We'll get out up here. Freaking potholes. I suppose I ain't got nothing else better going on. We'll go see how deep the snow is and maybe I can walk out there. We'll see if we can find a moose antler or something. 1 second here, I've shut down my rig. Got gloves in my pocket. I'll grab a sip of this coffee. Don't waste that. Okay. So Beluga Wetlands Overlook Trail and Lower Viewing Platform. Or used to be when I moved here, so many dozens of moose out here. And you could just smell moose when you get out of your car. But for some reason, the idiots at the fishing game have been giving out permits to hunt cow moose, which of course is stupid. If you want more moose, you probably shouldn't be shooting the cows since too many get hit in the road as it is anyway. Sometimes I feel like this whole country is becoming a giant set for the film Idiocracy. Munching moose. Well, the rain's really got a bunch of wet down here this time. No. It makes me so sad. There's always so many moose here. There could be one like 1,000 yards that way, 1,500 yards. That might be one. I'm pretty sure it is, but of course it's way too far to be able to show you with this camera. Yeah, we tried to find the moose. Hey, umbrella student, good to see you again. It is really pretty here. Get a few king boletes, or what you know as porcinis, here in the summer. In this spot, that's really the only edible mushroom I find in this particular area. There's like a bunch of white and regular amanitas. It's chilly. Some more people showing up here to look at the wildlife that isn't here today. Oh, let's see where to go next. I'm just trying to think real quick. We can go to the top of Baycrest and watch the sun. Sometimes there's a snowshoe bunny sitting under these trees by the edge of the road. We don't see one yet. There's really been a bunch of homeless like creeping back into the woods back there and leaving a horrible mess. I'm going to try to clean some of that up this summer. Pardon me. Try and get the seatbelt on. It's a float plane ramp. only thing that drives me nuts. Well, that's not true. Not the only thing. One of the things that drives me nuts about this town is nothing opens up early except for like one or two businesses. It's so like lackadaisical. I'm like opening here. It's kind of weird. Laundry runs largely off solar, which is kind of neat. I wouldn't think that'd be possible in Alaska, but it is. Lots of people ice skate on this floatplane lake in the winter. It's been in the 40s for so long, and then it's weird now. We're back into the cold again. It's like 12 right here. It'll be much colder at my house. It's only 9:04, so it's way too early for the bakery. I'll drive down here anyway. There's a thrift store that opens here at 10 where I go a lot because I'm cheap. Sometimes I get a nice sweater for $1 or $2 a piece. A pair of pants for $1. I'm really hard on clothing. Go down here and take a peek since I never take you down this road. This is called Bishop's Beach down here. Sorry, I realized I was pointing right at the rear view mirror. It's a dead end down there. You can see people walking the beach. When I was younger, I used to do some trail clearing over there through the trails, through those mountains. I didn't like doing that so much because the volunteers would always leave. And I'd end up doing too much of the work by myself. You have a good day too. Awesome. It's always good to see you. Blessings of the Lord on you and the rest of your day. Yeah, bakery don't open until 10. Looks like it is going to open today, though. Yep. And they're getting stuff ready. These little yurts are made here in Homer. And my friends live in a big version of that. My friend Paul and his family. I set theirs are up really nice. I don't know why people need big houses. My little cabin is very meager. Since now I don't have really much going on, maybe I'll go throw my snowshoes on and go see if I can find some moose antlers out by my house. So I think we'll shut this down here so I save battery for that. And then we'll go do that. So it'll probably take me about 40 minutes or so to be ready and back out into the woods. I gotta grab my handgun because in case I get attacked by a brown bear. So I will see you guys in a minute.